salt has fallen, the skin is clear, the most transparent version of a long ago fear. I can see the heart, I can see the lung, a silent story on a silver gray tongue. I'm made of the light and I'm made of the break, a beautiful version of a sacred mistake. Welcome to the glass anatomy, fragile and thin, watching the world start to get back in. A stagnant transparency, a rhythmic glow inside the places where the shadows go. I'm a vessel of crystal, I'm a vessel of the ice, following the curve of a heavy duty prize. The bones are like needles, the veins are like thread, reflecting the words that the spirit never said. Don't touch the surface, don't breathe on the pain, or the version of Nyara will shatter in the rain. I'm a polished reflection, a hollowed out view of the version of me and the version of you. Welcome to the glass anatomy, fragile and thin. I've reinforced the spirit, I've reinforced the frame, inside the center of a Mercury name. I'm hard as a diamond, I'm hard as a wall, waiting for the gravity to finally call. They say I'm fragile, they say I'm a flaw, but I'm living on the edge of the physical law. I'm trying to be shatterproof, cold and bright, folding the pieces in the middle of the night. A stagnant resilience, a rhythmic stay, watching the hammer start to wither away. I'm a girl of the glass, I'm a girl of the stone, the most unbreakable version of being alone. One crack in the shoulder, one crack in the chest, the mechanical version of a permanent rest. But I'll keep the surface as smooth as a lake, hiding the rhythm of a heart about to break. Got a miracle intention, a miracle of the grip, under the shadow of a Mercury sea. The light hits the spirit, and the light hits the bone, splitting the white into a rainbow-grown stone. I see the red of the anger, the blue of the grief, inside a landscape that can bring no relief. I'm a prism of sorrow, I'm a prism of the lead, revisiting the things that should stay unsaid. Caught in the prism of regret, wide and deep, where the ghosts of the anthology come to sleep. A stagnant refraction, a rhythmic glow, watching the liquid start to overflow. I'm a spectrum of failure, a spectrum of the light, turning the day into a colorful night. One beam for the mother, one beam for the ghost, in the house of the silent and heavy-duty host. I'm projecting the memory on the laboratory wall, watching the version of the architecture fall. I'm transparent and beautiful, I'm hollow and fast, a virgin of Nyara that was never meant to last. Caught in the prism of regret, wide and deep. I'm breathing out a silver gray sound, 5 miles above the horizontal ground. It's not a whisper and it's not a scream, just the ringing version of a Mercury dream. I'm a hollowed out chamber, I'm a vessel of song, where the echoes of the anthology belong. I'm a glass bell, swinging in the dark, guarding the glow of a digital spark, a stagnant vibration, a rhythmic ping, waiting for the hammer of the silence to sing. I'm a miracle of clarity, a miracle of the tone, the loudest version of being alone. If you speak to the spirit will ring, feeding the hunger and the heavy-duty sting. I'm a transparent tower, I'm a transparent flinch, losing the battle inch by inch. The frequency is high and the frequency is cold, trading a story that has already been told. I'm a glass bell, swinging in the dark. I'm a glass bell, swinging in the dark. looking for the places where the anatomy bends. I can see the cracks and I can see the dust under the layers of the shadow and the rust. There's no hiding and there's no shade in the transparent version of the me I made. Magnify the failure, magnify the flaw inside the grip of a physical law. A stagnant inspection, a rhythmic glow, watching the secret start to overflow. I'm a slide in a lab, I'm a slide in a light, turning the day into a dangerous white. Every thought is a mountain, every doubt is a sea, refracted through the glass of the version of me. I'm looking too close and I'm looking too deep, where the ghosts of the laboratory come to sleep. I'm a specimen of sorrow, a specimen of the wire, the only one who survived the industrial fire. Magnify the failure, magnify the fall. Magnify the failure, magnify the flaw. Don't raise your voice and don't slam the door. I can't take the vibration of the theater floor. I'm held together by a silver gray thread and the memory of the things that the mother said. One sudden movement, one heavy duty word, and the song of the spirit will never be heard. You have to handle with care, fragile and thin, watching the world start to get back in. A stagnant vulnerability, a rhythmic shh under the weight of the mercury push. I'm a vessel of crystal, I'm a vessel of the ice, following the curve of a heavy-duty price. I built the walls out of the transparent pain to keep out the heat and to keep out the rain. But the closer you get, the more that I flinch, losing the territory inch by inch. I'm a miracle of tension, a miracle of the fear, watching a version of the maybe disappear. You have to handle with care, fragile and thin. It starts in the center, it starts in the bone, a tiny white line in a mercury stone. A silent rebellion, a microscopic node, watching the pressure start to overflow. I'm holding the breath and I'm holding the light, in the middle of the day, in the middle of the night. It's a stress fracture, crawling in slow, following the places where the shadows go. A stagnant failure, a rhythmic crack, and there's no way of calling the mercury back. I'm a girl of the glass, I'm a girl of the floor, breaking the grip of a physical law. Don't move a muscle, don't blink an eye, under the cover of a lead-colored sky. The map of the spirit is starting to tear, feeding the ghost of a heavy-duty prayer. I'm transparent and beautiful, I'm hollow and thin, letting the cold of the vacuum back in. It's a stress fracture, crawling and it's distress fracture, crawling slow. I'm not a vessel and I'm not a jar, I'm 1,000 reflections of a falling star, jagged and bright, silver and gray, washing the version of the maybe away. I'm dancing on the edges, I'm dancing on the sting, waiting for the hammer of the silence to sing. Welcome to the sharp dance, cutting and clear, the only thing left for the spirit to hear. A stagnant explosion, a rhythmic glow, in a world that is always about to go. I'm a million pieces, I'm a million, yes, inside the center of the final distress. Every fragment is a story, every fragment is a face, filling the vacuum of the mercury space. You can't put it back and you can't make it whole, but you can feel the rhythm of a lead-heavy soul. I'm a mosaic of sorrow, a mosaic of light, turning the day into a colorful night. reach for the spirit, don't reach for the hand. I'm a jagged horizon in a mercury land. I've turned the fragility into a knife, the most dangerous version of a sacred life. I'm a weapon of crystal, I'm a weapon of the ice, following the curve of a heavy-duty price. I've got sharp edges, watch where you bleed, feeding the hunger and the industrial need. A stagnant hostility, a rhythmic stay, watching the version of the mercy wither away. I'm a girl of the shards, I'm a girl of the stone, the most protected version of being alone. One touch is a lesson, one touch is a scar, reflecting the light of a long ago star. I built a cathedral, but the needle and the pin to keep all the weight of the anthology in. I'm transparent and sharp, I'm hollow and fast, a version of Nyara that was built to last. I've got sharp edges, watch where you yeah. Hey, the anatomy is gone, the shards are all still inside the grip of a lead-colored wheel. I'm looking down at the bottom of the sea, watching the transparent version of me. The floor is a mirror, the floor is a lie, under the cover of a mercury sky, standing on the glass floor thin and wide, with nowhere left for the spirit to hide. A stagnant conclusion, a rhythmic break, the last of the version of a sacred mistake. I'm falling through the middle, I'm falling through the light, toward the bottom of the middle of the night. No more bells and no more tones, just the heavy-duty weight of the mineral bones. Volume 15 is a ghost on a shelf, the transparent version of a shattered up self. The light is a memory, the light is a prize, blinding the version of the mercury eye. Standing on the glass floor, thin and wide,